Killcat back with another video, man. Just got off work. Want to make another video, man. You know what I'm saying? Back with another video. Another day. Another dollar. But today, dude, I was sitting wondering and scratching my head why I'm getting all these women in my inbox. I got so many women in my inbox that I forgot to count. I can't even count them all, dude. I got women like just giving me a shout out in my inbox. I got women speaking to me in broad daylight now. What the fuck is going on, dude? This has got to be the coronavirus at work, man. It's got to be the coronavirus. You know, all of a sudden now, I got these women coming at me a lot more than usual. Before I was getting 1 or 2 at a time. Now I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 at a time and shit. I think a lot of these women are like, I think they're losing their job and they ain't got nothing to do. You know what I mean? They got a lot of free hand. They got a lot of free time on their hands and shit. You know, so that's what I think is really going on. You know, I don't know if this shit gonna go back to normal, but nah, when there's a lack of jobs, women are looking at anybody that has a good job. They're looking at any dude that has a good job. If he got some looks or something like that and he got a job, she'll take him. See, thing is, on my profile, I say I'm doing technology. I'm an engineer, a software engineer. And now I got women hit me up in my DM out of the blue. You know, these are the 5s and 6s. So, dude, it's crazy right now, man. You know. I don't know what's going on, but we'll see what happens when the coronavirus go back to normal, or when things go back to normal in this world right now. It has to be the coronavirus, because I didn't have that much attention before. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I have stopped, like, drinking too, you know what I mean? Like, it could be the mixture of both, you know, because my facial features have changed a lot, you know, since I stopped drinking. You know, my eyes are out more. I lost some weight, you know. My neck is always tight. You know, that has played a major role too in me getting women. Is the drinking. You know, I have stopped completely, and my skin looks a lot more hydrated. My skin looks a lot more clear, because also I'm taking fish oil too, man. Fish oil is making my fucking skin clear. You know what I mean? So tomorrow I'm hanging out with Taqueria Girl. We supposed to have hung out last Monday, but she got busy. So I said, okay, whatever. You know, I got other options. I'm not tripping. So me and her supposed to be walking around the mall and shit tomorrow. And so once I stop drinking, man, all of a sudden, man, my face starts coming out. You know, like my facial features are in one spot. Like when I was drinking, my facial features were everywhere. I had like fat on top of my eye bridge or whatever. My eye, what do they call it? What do they call eye ridge or whatever? Fat on my cheeks, my neck. You know what I'm saying? I gained a little bit of pounds, but it's not like what it was before, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got it under control, man. I ran today. But yeah, man, it wasn't always like this. I mean, for you guys who are new to my channel, I was an ugly dude about a year ago. Go back and look at some of my old videos. Dude, I went from undesirable to desirable. Women didn't want to have nothing to do with me, dude. I was ugly. Dude, I had women run away from me when they would see me. Remember I told you guys a while back, I don't know if you new guys remember, but there was this girl at the front desk at my gym at 24 Hour Fitness. And she was a small chick or whatever. She was cute, you know. And when she first saw me, she looked at me with disgust, man. She looked at me like, damn, this guy's ugly. You know what I'm saying? You know, and, you know, I had the same charisma. Did I have the same charisma I do now? Nah, not really. You know, maybe it was a little bit more creepier or something like that, my charisma, but anyway, she didn't like me from the get-go. She couldn't wait to see me pass by. She wouldn't give me no small talk. She wouldn't give me this. She wouldn't give me that. She just wanted me gone. When I would show up to sign in, she wanted me to pass through like the fucking wind. You know, and one time I was walking toward the stairway, and I told you guys this before. I was walking toward the stairway in my gym. She was on the other side. She was on the other side walking toward the stairway too. She saw me walking toward the stairway. She saw that we were about to like go up together, right? And she darted up the fucking stairs hella quick to like avoid me. So I'm like, damn, you know, this broad, she's really trying to avoid me. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I started taking enhancements. I told you guys that, you know, just in case you guys don't know and you're new to my channel, I started taking enhancements. It was called Trend. You know, I got tired of like not getting laid. I was frustrated and I wanted to like nearly like just jump off a bridge. I wanted to fucking just kill myself because I felt like I couldn't find a chick. And I couldn't find a chick, and I would hide my frustration doing my videos and stuff, you know. And I'll talk about women and bash women and shit because I was just frustrated because I couldn't get laid. You know? As soon as I dropped that weight, I started using Trend. As soon as I started dropping the weight, I was using Trend. It took me a while to fucking like inject it in my arm because I have always been afraid of needles. But after a while of doing it a few times, I got used to it. One time I stuck my arm and I hit something inside my arm and blood just splashed all over the fucking wall, man. I thought I was gonna die, man. But then after about a good 20 minutes, it stopped bleeding or whatever, and it stopped hurting. And I thought I was gonna die, man. And I was kind of skeptical about the way I put it in my arm. So what I did was I switched arms, and that was better. That did the trick, you know. Because one arm is there, you know, you get a lot of scar tissue building up, you know what I mean, in one arm. So I switched arms and that was better. So anyway, I dropped that weight. As I dropped that weight, she started having more of a conversation with me, dude. It was like a miracle. I couldn't believe that she would stop and ask me how I was doing all of a sudden. It was crazy, dude. Like, she stopped and asked me how I was doing. She never said that when I was fat and out of shape. You know what I'm saying? When you're fat and your face is fat, man, it makes you look like a different person. When you drop weight, it makes you look like a different person. And she was like, just hella just nicer to me. I didn't get to hit the pussy, but it was the way she treated me after I dropped that weight. You know what I mean? Then I had more chicks behind the front desk be nicer to me. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I'm getting this nice treatment all of a sudden. Because before, I was like a fucking disgusting freak of nature before. It was like women didn't want to have nothing to do with me. I would go for like fat women and they would turn me down. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go for super sumo size women, but I would go for women who had, you know, some weight on them. You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of that shit. Started pumping the roids, the enhancements. I'm not gonna call them roids. I started pumping in enhancements inside of my body. You guys remember, man, you know, for you guys who've been following me around for a while, you guys remember when I first started using it. You saw me drop the weight. Slowly but surely, I started dropping weight. But I didn't realize how fat and disgusting I really was, man. You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is, when I gain weight, it goes to my face, dude. And it fucks up my facial features. It fucks up the sexiness. You know what I'm saying? Now, was I getting top tier bitches? And hell no. And I have never gotten top tier bitches. When I was younger, I came close to top tier bitches when I was younger in my 20s. I remember Gwen, she was fucking fine as fuck. I'm going to talk about her forever. And I probably think that she's fucking 40-something years old now. But I was 24 and she was 32. This Gwen is the best girl I ever did, okay? That was the best pussy I ever fucked. And I couldn't keep her, man, because she was too fine. Too much competition for women like that, man. Women who are like nearly high tier, and they are hard to keep unless you got resources. Her boyfriend or her husband came back into the picture and took her away. So, you know, I couldn't keep her. There was another broad that I was fucking, man. This one white girl with a stripper body, man, and I couldn't keep her, man. Just, you know, went for, you know, me and her got into an argument after about, 3 or 4 months of seeing each other, and she disappeared, man. One thing about the top tier women, or women who are like 7s and ups or whatever, you can only hang on to them for so long. You can even be in a relationship with them for only like not even a year, probably like 6 months to a year. And then once you guys, you know, get into an argument, she gone. Unless you a Tyrone, you know, then they'll take a little bit more abuse from you. But if you just a normie or a high top tier normie or whatever, you get into an argument with a broad that's a top tier, she's gone. You know what I mean? She thinking in her head like, hey, I don't have to take this shit. I'm top tier shit, you know. But I came close to top tier a few times when I was younger. That was it. A 7.5. And I think Gwen, She was an 8, man, because she had big bottom and a big titties, dude. She was really pretty. I had a picture of her. I had a picture of her, and it went somewhere. I don't know where that picture went. I don't know where that picture went. I moved around so much and was homeless so much that I lost a lot of my pictures of myself and the girls I was dating. So, you know, yeah, these women, they treat you different, man. I went from Tyrone Blight to incel, you know. All I had to do was abuse food. That was it. I used to get, you know, what happened, what really got me into incel, man, I used to eat pizza at night and then go to sleep like an hour later. That shit gets you fat like a motherfucker. Now, I didn't eat a little bit of carbs. Now, a couple of slices of pizza, that's like a few thousand calories, man. Especially some of that pizza in San Francisco. That's what really turned me incel, man. Just eating hella late and eating a lot. Eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And not doing hardcore cardio. The way to keep the shit off, the fat off, man, is hardcore cardio. I gained a few pounds, man, because I've been not working out. So a lot of that's water weight anyway. I worked out 3 times this week anyway. And I'm gonna go out tomorrow again. There's a chick that I'm supposed to be meeting tomorrow. The taqueria chick. Now this chick is around my age, man. No, she's younger. She's about 32. She's younger. And we supposed to be walking around the mall together and stuff, man. But it hasn't, you know, being black pill, dude, it was like that was, dude, it was hurtful, man, to like go from desirable to undesirable. It was like torture because you wanted to get pussy so bad. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it takes for you to meet other people to change your life around, you know. I met this dude who sold enhancements, you know, and up until then I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical about meeting new people, but you have to keep meeting new people in your life. You know, he hooked me up with some enhancements for a cheaper price. I took it, and I went to meet him. When I bought it, I went to meet him at a parking lot, and I was so scared of needles that I wanted him to stick the needle in my arm, and I would close my eyes, right? You know, he was gonna inject it into my arm. So I sat back, you know, and I gave him the syringe and stuff and the bottle or whatever, and he stuck it in my arm, injected it really quickly, you know, pulled it out. No homo. That sounded gay. And immediately, dude, I went to the gym. I felt so strong. Dude, I felt like I was 25 years old again. Dude, I did weights and sprints in the same fucking day. And I sprint so fucking hard. Dude, I must have sprint like at least 10 times. 30 seconds apiece. Blood. I was like working out. One time I went in there, dude, and I worked out for 5 hours. I was busting ass, man. Dude, I was so juiced up that I could work out for 3 hours. No sweat. It was no, dude, if you work out for that long, you're gonna get a six-pack. I had six-pack abs. You guys saw me. I was juiced up. My fucking face was chiseled. I had almost zero fat on my face, you know. And then I was just so infatuated with just finding a woman, you know, that I would try anything, because I was just like, hey, man, you know, we here to reproduce with women, man. And I wanted a woman, and I was so lonely. I just wanted to be held by a woman again. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk hands in hands with a woman, with a female. I want to kiss a woman again. You know? And when you get desperate, man, and you want females' attention, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do whatever it takes. So I missed a woman's hands wrapped around me, you know, embracing me and holding me. No homo. I know that sounds gay and soft, but it was just like, you know, I wanted it, you know. It wasn't like I've been incel my whole entire life. In my 20s, I was very good looking. I went through at least 100 women. Had about, 4 relationships, you know what I'm saying, in that 10-year period, you know. And you know, and once I dropped that weight, then all of a sudden, you know, I'm making out with women at bars again. You know, I'm kissing chicks, and I'm having sex again. You know, I had women like flake on me too. Still, it wasn't like I was getting women coming at me 100%. Like, you know, I was getting women flaking on me. And I told you about the time where the chick, I took this chick to a hotel, and she laid down in the bed with me while we were, you know, while we were spooning, right? She just gets up and just leaves all of a sudden. She was like, I gotta go. And I was like, why? You know, I rented this hotel for us. Why are you leaving? She said, I gotta go. You know. And went into the hotel with a few chicks, man. I banged a few chicks. And it wasn't like I went from 0 to 100 like right away. Like all of a sudden I'm getting blowjobs, and I mean, it's coming in mass numbers. It wasn't like that. It was like, okay, I would get a chick once every other month or once a month or something like that. You know, a one-night stand here and there. You know, it was cool. It was interesting too, man. You know, to see women flip like that. All of a sudden I'm desirable now. I went from desirable to desirable all of a sudden. But, you know, we got to realize, if you were a Tyrone Light in your 20s, you know, them looks are not going to go away in a 10-year period if you take care of yourself. You know, that's why I quit alcohol. Like, dude, I'm getting all this attention now. Now, do I really want to start drinking alcohol again and go back into fucking like incel again? I'd rather not drink and have women's attention than drink and don't have no attention from women. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, man. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat nothing, man. I need a constant flow of pussy in my life. I need a constant flow of women in my life. I need it. It's like, you know, I'm going after my hopes and dreams and stuff too, man. But once I get a hit doing music and stuff, and I get some success, the first thing I'm gonna do is hit bars up, man, and looking for women and stuff. That's the first thing I'm gonna do once I get all this music equipment and I get all my money saved up. I need women. Dude, we got like I don't know how long I got to live right now. I might pass away at 60 or 70. You know what I'm saying? But technically we got 80 years on this earth. You can't spend your life from like 35 to the day you die, which is around 80 years old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Being incel. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like torture, going through years of being incel. You know. But I finally quit drinking, dude, and I want to keep it like this. I want to keep myself being desirable. And drinking, dude, let me tell you, that puts some age on you. So a lot of you incels, you guys are into drinking. You popping cans of beer open and shit. That ain't doing nothing but making everything worse. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys gotta don't fuck your looks up with the alcohol. Like when I go back to a bar or club or whatever, I won't be drinking at all, dude. I'm here to attract women. That's how I look at it. I am here to attract women to me. I'm not here to drink your alcohol, your poison. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, anyway, I'm in this video, man. You guys have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment.